add in a cylinder, change the vertex count to 8. In edit mode, scale it on the Z a little bit. Select the bottom face and scale it up. Select random vertices and bring them down on the Z-axis to give it a little bit of variation. Add in an empty. Add an array modifier. Increase the count to 20 or so. Put the X to 0 and Z to 1. Turn on object offset and select the empty. With the empty selected, scale it down until you got the look of a tree. Of course, adjust any of the settings as needed. With the empty selected, RZ and rotate it on the Z to vary the rotation. Go ahead and add in another cylinder, scale it down, and bring it down for the trunk. On the material, out of the base color, get a color ramp, change it to constant, and just give it several different green colors. Out of the factor, get an object info set to random. On the trunk, just give it a brownish material. Apply the array modifier, shift select the trunk, and Ctrl J to join. Go ahead and add in a plane, add a new geometry node, and add in a grid. After the grid, add an instance on points, drag in your tree, plug it into the instance, and increase the X and Y scale on your grid. I don't want it to be so uniform, so after the grid, I'm going to get a distribute points on faces. Change this to Poisson disk, and bring the distance minimum up. Out of the scale, get a random value, change it to float, plug it back in, and adjust the values for however randomized you want the scale.